Hello, everybody. This is Butterscotch Angie. How are you all doing today? I first want to say happy Thursday to everybody. And also, a lot has been going on. Well, today I wanted to show you some videos, but we didn't have them prepared in time, so we'll get to show them another time, so we're just going to basically talk about it. And I have today my beautiful co-host and brother and friend, Mr. Jah Dreddz.
I got beautiful.
Well, you're handsome, my lovely man. Ow. That's what I got for you.
All right, man.
So,
let's go.
Let's go, Jah. Well, a lot's going on, right, Jah? We have, the kids went back to school. School already started. And I look at it and I just like look at these kids. They're doing
my kids
their
are
thing.
big now, so it's different.
Yeah.
They like
the
headache before running to get the school clothes, the school supplies. So it was a big change for me.
Yeah.
I like it.
Well, I'm not liking it because I'm still have the responsibility because I have a young child who's still a teenager. And it's a whirlpool, what can I tell you? But a mother has to do what a mother has to do. And that is what? Be there for your child.
That is, I give you that, but parents have to put their foot down too.
Yeah.
Can't just especially these days and times, these are different children that we're dealing with.
Yeah.
And they have a different mentality, and between the video games, the music, the music videos that they watch, they don't have a sense of reality. They think they can talk to you a certain way or do certain things and then come back later and it's just like, oh, I'm sorry, and it's done with. So.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I agree. I definitely agree with that because, the stuff that these kids are giving out.
Tough love never hurt
it's
nobody.
Like you can give tough love and some of them can still be vital to you and disrespectful. And I'm glad you brought that up because the other day in my building, yes, I live in a building complex, and there's this family, right? All day long, I kid you not, slamming doors, playing in the stairwell, dumping their garbage. Well, the other day, I wasn't feeling good, and I heard somebody banging on my door, and I jumped up. So I went to my door. There was nobody there. I said, they're playing games. Because what happened was I said something to one of the kids. I opened the door. He was bouncing the ball, slamming against the thing so hard. I said, excuse me, sir. Can you not do that? I have a headache. You know what he did? He looked at me and rolled his eyes like, hey, I don't give a with a nasty attitude. And I was being very polite. I said, sir, can't you just wait till you get downstairs and bounce your ball? That's annoying, I'm trying to sleep. He didn't care. He had no remorse for this old lady. He rolled his eyes, very disrespectful. And I said, you know what? You're right. This is the era that we're in. You can say something to a child, and even it's bad enough when you say something to an adult who's ignorant and they want to act all crazy, and you come to them like very respectfully, and then all of a sudden they want to blow up over nothing, So you wonder where the kids get it from, because these kids, they're doing the same thing. You get on the bus, some of them will move when they see an elderly get on the bus, they'll move and give their seat. Then you got some, they'll sit there like, you have to say like, excuse me, sir, can you just get up so the lady can sit down? Look at me, who, me? With an attitude. And I'm like, what's wrong with this generation, man? What is wrong with this generation?
I mean, honestly, it don't really have to be an old lady.
I just gave an example because I've seen it on the bus.
I've seen them do it to everybody, young,
right.
old, whoever, I spoke about it on my show one time. I was on a bus with my son, and it was an open seat, and I'm like, you want to sit down? And the guy was trying to, just tell him he can't sit there, basically.
Wow.
Like we're in Rosa Parks days or something.
Wow. But I don't understand, and I'm going to put it out there again, that, whatever programs that they have, they're not working.
They don't have too many programs. Programs have dissipated right now.
So like myself and Mr. Jah, we've been trying to do things for teens for a minute. I created this Teen Summit, which has been doing pretty good, but it can do better if we had support. People support. Support is donations toward the Teen Summit. I just created a GoMe fund for the Teen Summit.
I'll get you if you don't get this right one time. GoFundMe.
I'm sorry, I said go. Yeah, GoFundMe. I finally created it. Now I need to enhance it a little bit, but it's on there.
But it's all to a good cause.
But it is, because
everything helps.
Everything helps because every year I do my own certificates. I give to the kids. I got into baking what they call the Butterscotch cupcakes, and I would go around sell cupcakes just to raise money so I could have stuff for these kids. I enjoy doing it because I know it's for a good cause. But like I said, people get involved, it would be even better.
I mean, any kind of way.
Any kind of way.
Any support helps. Support has a broad meaning to it.
Yes. Well, we're looking for donations. We're looking for those who are willing to cater, cook a little food and stuff like that and bring it to the studio for the kids for the event. It is coming up in October. I'm not giving the set date yet, but this one is going to be a really different because I've created a game show. A game show, something like Teen Family Feud, and we ask the kids questions, and it's going to be nice, and they're looking. I talked to a couple of kids. They was like, yes, Butterscotch, that would be nice. We would love to have a game show. And I said, you know what? Well, let's bring it to life. And, I feel good at the fact that when these teens come up to me and says, Butterscotch, when are you doing another Teen Summit? We're ready. We're looking forward to it. And I'm like, you know what? It's coming. And it makes me feel good because me knowing that they like it. And they're telling people out there in the school, listen, you guys got to get on this Teen Summit. It's their format to encourage other people as well. The more the better.
They do, but the most important part of that is they're missing a lot of programs. They're missing a lot of, just activities and things that they can participate in.
Yeah.
And this is bringing something for them to participate in.
Yeah.
This is something for their peers to participate in, and then who knows how far, that can go. Right.
Well, there you have it. So we just wanted to let y'all know that.
We're about to chase Oprah Winfrey out the room. We're about to bring the wild Butterscotch up in here.
He said, listen, am I being too plain today?
Yes, you're being a little quiet. You're too quiet. They didn't
listen,
you right
I'm
now.
too quiet. Y'all don't recognize me. Well, it's me. See, it's me. I took my glasses off now. Is that better?
All right now.
I like my little schooly glasses on. They make me look like a student.
Gotta be the weather, or it gotta be.
It's got to be the weather.
It gotta be the weather. It gotta be something.
Be the weather.
We're gonna shout out the Virgos too, because it's Virgo season.
Oh yeah! Shout out to all those Virgos out there, and also, my daughter just had a birthday, along with her favorite artist Beyonce, September 4th, And then my sister's birthday was September 10th. Shout out to my sister
Today
Donna.
is my father's birthday.
And today is your father's birthday?
And a week later is my birthday, so.
And, oh, my brother's birthday is coming up.
The 19th.
And you know what? He's just telling me this now. Now, he knows that I got to do a surprise for him.
Look at you like you're crazy now. Like, how you
know
his birthday?
I got to do something for you. And you better not renege. Or I will,
what are strippers? What,
I will be highly offended.
What?
You don't need a stripper. I'll be your stripper.
Hey.
Hey. I'll be his stripper. He don't need no other stripper. Hey. I will be that stripper.
Butterscotch is in the house now.
Don't get me started.
So what else is on your mind?
So
Butterscotch.
Well, yeah. Well, Jah, I wanted to talk about also. I'm sorry we didn't get to do the video to show y'all the video, but you will get to see it because I'm gonna bring it back. But we're gonna talk about it right now. Mr. Jah, he was one of the main people that participated in this organization called, what's it called?
Make a Space.
Make a Space.
Shout them out.
Make a Space.
They were.
Talk about it.
They were one of the sponsors. We also were sponsored by Neon Arts and Carnegie Arts.
Oh, so. Okay. Wow.
And it was an awesome program for 12 weeks. Cost free. All you had to do was show up. And our theme this year was mental health. So we were trying to project our thoughts on mental health or our interpretation of mental health into a 3D piece of artwork.
Right.
And we started out with 15.
Right.
You know, I got to shout out Emily. I got to shout out
Sarah.
Yes, Sarah Blas.
Sarah Blas.
I got to shout out.
Shouting out Sarah Blas.
I got to shout out. So you made me forget a couple of names. I got to shout out Evan. I have to shout out the owner and his wife of Make a Space because without them, you know, they made our dreams come true. Play the video, they would have seen the finished products. But after 12 weeks, okay, what we were able to create, I don't think nobody thought that their vision would be standing in front of them 12 weeks later.
It's incredible. I wish I could show y'all the video today, but you have to see this work that these people did. Donated their time, went to this class.
That's right. We got to shout Kyle out. We got to shout Ebony out. We got to shout Kiat. I always mess my sister's name up, but she ain't nothing but this big.
Right.
Kadiatu.
Kadiatu.
Kadiatu is an international criminal justice major. She graduated. She's going for a master's, and she's only 23 years old. She's only this high right here.
Wow, God bless her.
But she created the garden box that you see.
Yes. Oh, it is so beautiful.
And it represents.
I wish I could take it and put it in my house. That's how nice it is. But all the art that they displayed, it's in our neighborhood. They have a place for it. And let me tell you, I sat in Jah's chair.
Took a picture.
And I took a picture in it.
It's called Brain of Thrones.
And I told Jah, I want this in my house.
Guess what? You gonna have to wait online, you know what I'm saying?
I want that chair in my house.
The minute that chair debuted,
it was amazing.
It just attracted so much attention, and you know, it really touched me to see the outpouring of love, and you know, this is what you want to create stuff. You want to create stuff that make an impact for people. And I mean, I couldn't really keep the kids off of there. I couldn't keep too many people off of there, and they didn't even notice that I had installed a solar panel behind the chair.
Wow.
And on the panels is the front of the brain, the left side, the right side, the back of the brain, and it represents the brain, you know. But there's lights inside of there, okay? So every night It enlightens our hood. And it's something that everybody's walking through there, walking from the store.
Yeah.
Just give them something beautiful to look at besides,
really
you know, the
nice.
trash
Beautiful.
that we're used to dealing with, you know.
Right.
Big up to Sarah Blas also because she started this movement with the garden.
Yes.
You know, she came out there with
The
a spoon.
therapeutic garden.
Yes. And originally, my project was going to be a statue of therapy.
Right.
And as we start doing the measurements and the material, I didn't have enough time to do it. So I had to go back to the drawing board and come up with something else. And then, you know, that was a little bit too easy. I found it to be too easy. And I didn't I didn't want to do that. So I took that and I made 3 different things. And out of the 3 different things I made, they chose the Brain of Thrones.
Wow. Well, listen, like I said, it's amazing. I wish there was a way that I could show you on my phone, but you probably won't be able to see it that good or off at the TV. I don't know. But
I mean, they can go to the Instagram, IG page.
Well, tell them where they can go
they
because
can check it out. They can check it out. They can also go to Makerspace, any of their social medias, and you can look at some of the artwork. You can become a part of Staten Island. You know, I'm from Brooklyn. Even when I told my story, I told them I was born and raised in Brooklyn, but I've been living here for 10 years now, and these 10 years now has been great, wonderful 10 years for me because I was able to just take things to a whole nother level in so many areas, including broadcast journalism, including television, including making music videos, including, you know, the Wu-Tang movie that's out now. Just to be able to be a part of that. That's very epic. All right, now I see you finding it, but
Hello, everybody. Good morning. Happy Friday.
Like I said, I just wanted to, you know,
you have to acknowledge it. You know what I'm saying?
You really do.
I'm a type of person I show everybody love, and
that's from this organization.
This is what we need more. More
Okay,
in this day and time
Jah Dreddz,
is
my
just
brother as well.
acknowledge people.
Jah Dreddz is one of the people who
Just
made
acknowledge them.
fabulous
I'm going
art
to do more great
from this
things,
organization
whether
called
you acknowledge me or
Makerspace.
not, but just acknowledge me. Guess what? That might inspire me to do even better. That might inspire me to do other stuff. So.
Right. Well, I don't know if you can see this that good, but if you can, my beautiful director, can you zoom in that a little bit, you think? You can. Yeah, I just wanted to try to show you.
I mean, they can go on your FB and check out the video.
Yeah, you can go on my Facebook page and check it out because I did an exclusive interview with Jah with all the art that was done and placed in this area where we live.
Right, and it was very exclusive.
And it was
that's one of the first interviews I've done concerning that.
Yes. So I will bring it back because it needs to be seen. You know, there's a lot of things, I'll say it again, on this island that is not a little island, people. It's not. Staten Island is a huge island. And I mean, there's places I've been, I'm like, is this part of Staten Island? You know, just by me being in a cab, I ask questions to the driver. I'm like, well, what's this area? Wow. You know, but they got a lot of hideaway places too that you don't hear about, not unless somebody tell you.
You have to go out and find them sometimes.
You know, because they got quite a bit of things out here that your kids would be definitely interested in. But you know what? They're not advertised. So that's where I come in. So when I hear things, I bring it to the attention to the community. Now it's up for them to get off their high horses and go and do whatever. You know, because that's what happened when I came to Staten Island. I Googled everything. I didn't know nothing about Staten Island. I just knew the things I've heard about Staten Island. They said, Butterscotch, when you go to Staten Island, keep your cool because you're going to see it's an island by itself. They didn't say no more. And I've observed a lot of negative things I've seen that I was just totally stunned with, you know, by the public.
I mean, you have
Public authority, like police and their behaviors. Yeah. But that's another topic. We can talk about that for a long minute. But I just wanted to bring this up to you because the fact is, there's a lot of things out in this island that your kids can benefit for. It's open. But nobody's going to tell you. You're going to have to Google stuff to find it out.
Or watch these shows.
Or watch these shows where we put on there to find it out.
Yeah, these are educational shows.
You know, because when I came here, I Googled stuff. My daughter, we didn't know nobody, but I wanted my daughter to be in a positive atmosphere, positive kids, you know, because I didn't want her to be in the street doing the street thing, as we already know what that is. And people used to watch and see, I'm like, no, I used to tell neighbors, listen, put your daughter into this theater. It's free every summer. My daughter was performing at St. George Theater ever since we moved here. Very empowering, great show, amazing.
I mean, Projectivity is another good
Projectivity
for children. Yes.
Yeah, they have quite a few out here.
They attack the bullying issue. They
Yes.
hit it straight up on the head.
Yes.
You know?
I took my daughter to one of Dave's things when she was going to school here. But, you know, we didn't get to finish it because my daughter went away. But anyway, like I said, there's a lot of things out here that if you go to your agencies seeking help, they'll tell you, I don't know anything. They know, they just don't want to tell you. And keeping it clean, it's the truth.
But they also have to go to their community people also, like Sarah Blas' community person. So if you have a Sarah Blas in the neighborhood and you see them being very productive, then you talk to them and you see, you know, what kind of programs you can help bring in also.
Right. That's good and all, Jah, with our little debate comedy. I know we going into a debate thing here. I can tell where he going with
she
this.
She just want to show more legs and more.
Because he don't want, and you know, he think I'm gonna throw shade. But no, I'm keeping it real. I'm straight up, and I'm just telling y'all the deal. The deal is, people, get off your high horses. Start investing in your kids. Start going to these PTA meetings that you're entitled to, so your voice can be heard to support your kids. Don't go there to sit around just because you want to get coffee and Danish. Yeah.
Or don't go there and just give them money like, you know, the as soon as school starts is the time that the candy sales start.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
All of these crazy fundraisers,
right.
You know what I'm saying? After you just spent an arm and a leg to get these kids dressed for school.
Right.
And clothes for school and jackets. So
right.
Don't just be a parent that go there and you give them your money and you don't follow behind that dollar or know where that dollar's going or see where it's applied to. Make sure that same money that you just given them is going to something that's going to benefit your kids, going to benefit your neighborhood, going to just, you know, make an impact. Let's try to make an impact. We're going into 2020, okay?
Yes.
It's horrible these past years because I've seen everything that wasn't supposed to be, okay, come into fruition, and that's horrible.
Right.
It's horrible, you know. It makes me want to go on the next channel and start preaching in the church show.
But you know, he's right. But what I'm saying, again, is that you have to be involved. You have to open your mouth. If you can open your mouth for the nonsense about petty stuff, you should turn that around and use that toward positive things to try to get things implemented in the school for your children.
School, the neighborhoods, you know, like, see, that's the thing, like, school, you hold them to their position. I found them to be like second parents because your kids is over there 8 hours more a day with them. But when the kids come home, okay, we don't want these children to be the product of the environments and the stuff that they see on the outside. We want to, you know, that's why that artwork is out there, so they can have a vision and see nice things in a nice world and see the beauty in the world and not all of this craziness going on in the world. You know, when you introduce them to the St. George Theater program, which is free. Projectivity is another program which is free, okay? Maker Space, you contact them, they got Maker Kids, okay? Neon Arts is another free program. Carnegie Arts, which is a part of Carnegie Hall, don't get no bigger than that, okay? That's another free program. And, you know, in other places, it's by neighborhoods. In Staten Island, it's the whole Staten Island, so they have to take advantage of that right there.
Right.
They really do, okay? Also, for the parents, try to get involved. Okay, I'm very active in the fatherhood program, Fatherhood Matters, Diverse, Wooten. Okay, I've had him on my show, I've interviewed him, and he's making an impact for the fathers out here, you know. I see we have a few Boys Scout troops in our neighborhood.
Right.
You know, try to start a Boy Scout troop or a Girl Scout troop. Now the girls can go to the Boy Scouts, so you know what I'm saying? Try to bring those things in because, believe it or not, they have to earn badges, merit badges, okay, just common stuff. Helping somebody across the street gives them a badge, but that just helping somebody across the street goes a long way for their future and the character that they develop into.
Yes, I agree. But keep in mind, Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts has been around since I was a kid because I was a brownie and I was in Girl Scout, you know, and again, some things are just not for everybody. You know, me when I was growing up, you know, I didn't want to be in the Girl Scout. My mother made us go, and I liked them. The best part about it for me, I like camping. I like the camping part.
This is what I'm talking about. But
you know, I love camping.
This is what I'm talking about. You
Going
don't know
canoeing
what
all
these
that
kids.
stuff.
You never know what really you know sparks that in their brain for them unless you encourage them to do more things and explore and you know.
Right.
If you just limit them to the TV and to this right here, then guess what? They become the TV and they become this right here. We're in different times right now.
Yeah.
So
well, you know what? I would like to take a poll and do it.
What we doing?
I got
doing?
an idea. For the end of September, there's how many weeks left in September?
2 more weeks left.
The last week of September, everybody, no TV at all for that whole week. Let's try it.
Your show? How are they going?
Well, you're just gonna miss it that week. For a whole week, don't turn the TV on.
Go to Butterscotch house. She got board games. She got some stuff.
I got a lot of board games. I do. Turn the TV off for a whole week. Stay off your social media for a whole week.
See,
no. See if you can do it. Because you know why? You need to take that challenge. You know why? Because you know what? Half of us is going to fail because, you know, your social media is another addiction. The internet is an addiction. Everybody, I've seen how people...
Those are new drugs.
I've seen how people act when they don't have their phone. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I'm telling you.
Those are new drugs.
They act like they lost their life.
Guess what? The kids act like the adults to be acting like that, and we had house phones and pay phones and all of these crappy, you know what I'm saying, inventions before. For them to act like that for mobile phones is crazy. But the kids, they don't know the difference, so they don't know what it is to be dependent on a house phone. And somebody said they could call you at 5, and you better be there at that phone at 5.
Right. But you know, I really would like to do that challenge. And I'm going to keep posting it on my social media. And those who want to join in with me, just try it. We'll just try it for a week. And then I'm gonna up the scale of that challenge. But let's just try and see how it go. You think we can do that, Jah?
I quit already. I quit.
No, you can't.
I quit.
You can do it.
I have to keep up with
Only thing I can say you can do on your cell phone is text. No, you can text, like, text a message, if you have to text a message to somebody. But I'm talking about the social media, like getting on Facebook, Instagram, and the other ones, Snapchat. Leave all that stuff alone.
Which one is your favorite?
Which one?
Yeah, which one is your favorite? Because now I got to interview you. You going to get us beat up coming out the studio, telling them to cut the TV off for
I'm just really learning how to use Snapchat. I mean, not Snapchat. I don't like Snapchat. I never liked it. I can never get into that crap. I don't know what it is.
It's for younger people.
I know. I just don't. I can't stand it. I don't like it. I don't like Snapchat. Plus, Snapchat is also linked with the police department. They can all easily get in your Snapchat. I just want to let y'all know that.
Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook
Twitter,
too.
Yeah.
But Snapchat is an easy go for them. Easy. Their system is set up where they can get, your kids got Snapchat? Go right on it. Zoom right on in there. But anyway, that's another subject. Which one is my favorite?
Yeah, which one? Which one is?
Well,
because I already know which one is your favorite.
What is mine? Which one?
Really?
Really? What is it?
FB, that one.
Facebook?
Yeah.
Well, because I've been on Facebook for so long that I like Facebook, but I'm beginning to like
Facebook Noah right now. I don't know how to do nothing on there. You go
really?
live, you doing this, you setting it.
Yeah, because they got the watch TV now, and I like that. Where I can do a video and go on live, get your popcorn out. We're going to do a video. Y'all going to see me on video.
Hey.
And it's pretty nice. It's cool. Watch TV. I like that part.
This is where the debate come in, because I can't stand Facebook. They're just real creepy. Like, when you got to give them permission to go on your videos and your pictures that you're not even taking for Facebook. That makes no sense. And then your contacts, then you got to get a separate app to use Messenger. Like, you're doing too much. Really.
Well, Messenger is part of Facebook, but it is a separate app.
Yeah, why?
But you can link it together if you want.
But it should be linked together from when it originally started. It was linked together. So
yeah, because some people decided they didn't want Facebook; they just wanted Messenger. See, I got people on my on Messenger that doesn't have Facebook.
I don't like neither one of them.
I like Messenger too, but I'm really learning Instagram because I'm like, what's this fan about Instagram? I am learning Instagram. I'm really loving Instagram a little more now. Yeah, but see, I have my Instagram linked to my Facebook, so whatever I put on Instagram, it'll go to my Facebook.
Yeah, I normally don't link them. I
can take it off when I want, but that's how I have it with certain things. Like, if I'm doing a video or something on Instagram, say I went on Instagram and I want to do a video. All right, it tells me you want to share, and I share it, and it'll go on my Facebook too.
I mean, they all have the same owner. The same person owns all of them. Yeah. But it's just giving them a little bit too much access to your personal stuff.
But there's a way for privacy. You got to read those privacy clauses, because you can set it up where, like, for every time I turn around, Messenger is asking me about, do I want to add my contacts to my Messenger? Mm-hmm. No, I don't.
Because guess what? When they have a security breach, then all your personal pictures and all your personal videos end up going to all of them 5,000 contacts that you got.
Exactly. So, like I said, you have to read the guidelines. I know it's a lot of crap they put on there, and then you get discouraged. I ain't reading this, but you know what? You need to read it. It's just like when you're reading your contract for a phone, things that you buy.
It's different.
You do. You need to read it all.
But
you really do.
Different. If you look at the news today, they're on the news today about violating people's privacy. Mm-hmm. Exactly what I just finished talking about. Taking people's videos and doing what they want to do with videos once you give them access to your phone, or taking your pictures and doing what they want to do with your pictures. Mm-hmm. Okay, remember, he had to sit in front of the whole Congress last summer, okay, and talk about the breach of privacy once again, where he was selling everybody's information and giving your information here, there, and everywhere.
Right.
Okay. On top of, he's the main culprit with the that fake news. where they can just go on there and say Butterscotch said whatever and make a whole video, and then it's not even you. Okay, it's somebody else's mouth, and just you sitting there doing that rock right there. Okay, and somebody else's mouth is doing the talking for you. So it's real scary. We live in the more modern technology gets, the more scary it's gonna get. You know?
Well, I think we're already at that level because every time you turn around, I don't know about you guys, it's either my house phone or my cell phone. You know how many blocks and blocks that I have that I block numbers out? People calling all over saying, oh, you have car insurance. So I hit block. And they be using rap. Some of them come up, let me know that's a scam. I don't open it. But some get through because they use regular numbers.
Right, and then when you're a parent, okay, and you have a couple of kids or even just one kid out there, okay, you never know who can be on the line of that number. You know, you just know to answer it, and then it's so frustrating and annoying when the first thing you hear is, hi, this is Susie, and you're on the recorded line right now, and I just want to talk to you about your homeowner's insurance or something that you don't even have. Like, they call me for everything. I mean, in between and the Social Security scammers that call you, okay, and then tell you to call their number back, and then they call in from a 315 number or a 619 number when, okay, that's not the Social Security.
Right.
So.
Well, like Social Security already tell you, people you should know. Social Security is not going to call you. So that's an automatic.
You may get a call, but they have a specific number they're going to call you. It's going to come up Social Security when they call you. It's not just going to come up a regular number. And then for the older people, they have a new scam going on with them where they're going out to these clinics and they're collecting their Medicaid numbers for some kind of treatment that
they never got.
Yeah. And then they're billing them later and billing them and billing them and billing them.
Well, that's what you call that Medicaid fraud.
It's funny how to get away with stuff like that, and then, you know,
and this stuff continues to go on.
On a totem pole is the one who goes to jail, but they never get the main person who all that money went in their pocket, in their bank account.
Well, you know what they do? Those smart tech people who commit criminal acts, right? They go to a push jail where they eat caviar and play golf. But then they belong. Yeah, they belong to the government. See, the government uses those tech people for their skills, even though they're criminals.
But I mean, the government uses, the criminals make license plate. Everything you can name is created in jail. All of those soaps and
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the high-tech criminals.
They put them in that position, yeah.
The high-tech criminals that's with technology, those are the ones that they use. They be in a little jail, but their jail is like a country club. It's not like a regular jail going upstate where we see the rest of the criminals.
It's called Fed time, and the difference is they don't get sentenced by years like the average person. They would tell them something like 700 months, and then they would have to break it down to do the calculation of how, 700 months, what it turns into years. So.
Right. Yeah, but I understand that. But the point is that they're in jail. Even though they're in jail, it's not the same type of jail as a person being in a state jail or a penitentiary. Federal time, these people, they eat steaks. They have gourmet food.
But you're just mad at them with these steaks, okay?
Gourmet food.
You better write the governor for that.
And they're criminals and they're doing their time, but they might not be able to get out, but they still have cush. They might have a sauna in there. They get to play golf. They get to order what they want, steak, shrimp.
I mean, technically, the whole correction system is corrupted from the state level to the federal level or whatever level you look at. But them daggone, I'm about to say that damn steaks is getting us mad, boy. Them steaks is driving you crazy.
And the lobster, don't forget the lobster, y'all. Don't forget the lobster.
Look, let's do a poll right now.
Let's do a poll. Y'all want to do a poll?
Did you go in too hard about them steaks and that lobster? Because
well, listen.
it's more behind the corruption, but it's a whole nother
we
show.
know that. We
Right,
know
it's
that.
A whole nother
We
show.
giving y'all a little feed on it, but you know that we can talk on that. That's a whole new subject. And believe me, I would have to bring somebody in here from Fed to break it down and debate me, and I'll debate him. And he's
That's
going
if you
to
can even
sit
get them
here.
on your set because they're real secret. You know how it goes.
Well, I know some people who became Fed agents. You know, maybe I'll call this dude I know. I ain't heard from him in a long time. He became a federal agent.
Butterscotch Angie back on the set.
And
Butterscotch back.
he changed. I was like, wow, this dude is a Fed now. He was a wild boy, honey. I was shocked when he told me he worked for Fed. I said, what? Well, we got to talk about that.
We do. Yes, let's get back to your interview.
Okay, go ahead. Jah wants to interview me. Go ahead, Jah.
Look, I came to your show for an interview, and I got to interview you.
You want to interview me? That's what you said?
Yeah, that was a joke right there.
Oh, okay.
My viewers pinch her for that right there.
All right, go ahead and pinch me.
You just want me to touch you right there on TV.
No, pinch me right here.
Yeah, I ain't trying to catch a charge. You got too many.
He talking about catch a charge. We wrong people.
And your viewers is a witness.
My director, when he catch a charge if he gave me a pinch.
Look, he telling me no, bro. He's like, no, don't do it to yourself.
Well, anyway, this is free for all, y'all. We just here to talk and everything. Also, we got something else coming up, Jah.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to get to that. You talk about Teen Summit. We got starting in 2 days. 2 days. 2 days.
Listen, we're going to put it out there right now. We are going to have an artist showcase event. It happens to be this Saturday, okay? Now, a lot of people got things to do. I'm telling you, Butterscotch has done these showcases before, and they have been fire. Now, I became familiar with some of the artists that's been on prior shows. Jah has also have artists that been on prior shows.
It's the meeting of the artists.
We're doing a meeting of the artists, and they gonna roll y'all in. And we hope you guys enjoy the show.
Oh, I know. I'm pretty sure they will enjoy the show because the energy that's coming and the talent that's coming, and it's not just a singer and a rapper. It's poetry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's what it is. It's only people want to do poetry, singing, dancing. That's it. That's the type of show this is gonna be. The other type of format shows, that'd be another event show for that. But that's what we're looking for. I want performers. I want people to perform, get out there and rock it, get on that mic, turn it up. If you want to dance and twist a little bit, you can do that too. But I tell you one thing, you better sound good because Butterscotch appreciate good music. And I bop to the beat. If that music is good. You already know.
You better stop bopping.
I be bopping to the beat. I be like, yeah.
But I got a special guest coming.
Go ahead.
You know, I got a special guest coming. He's not gonna perform, but he's gonna come and be like a viewer. But we'll take his feedback, and that's the young man I was telling you about. So.
Okay.
And then maybe, who knows, you can bring him on the Teen Summit because he's very active. I told you he's a boxer. He's a young boxer. So it's different from when they're in their career or, you know, the Muhammad Ali's of the future. You're catching them now before they get there.
All right, darling.
So look out for that. And this Saturday is going to be off the hook. Like I said, this is Virgo season. What, is your birthday?
What?
Is your birthday?
My birthday, I'm a Pisces.
You acting like it's Virgo season. This is my birthday.
I'm a Pisces. True and all, I'm that Pisces that will reel you in and I will eat you like a shark. Watch it.
Uh-oh.
You better watch it.
Put that disclaimer up there
You
again.
better watch it.
You're going to need that disclaimer again. Put 2 disclaimers up there. One at a time, one at a time.
Be surprised.
I'm right now Pisces, but it's Virgo season. You know,
It's Virgo season.
I have to represent
So all those Virgos out there.
Yes.
Mwah.
Yes. You deserve it. Your daughter's a Virgo.
I know.
You know? So it's a beautiful thing. Virgos are leaders. Virgos are special people. And don't give me that crazy look because sure, they're mature. Give them their time to grow into their maturity.
Well, I know all Virgos that I know, they're very smart.
Right, but
They're
it
very
takes
smart,
them
too.
to get to that point.
Yeah, they're very smart.
Because sometimes they could dumb out and play stupid just so.
But that's like any, I don't like to place things too much on the sign. I like to say in general with people,
Yeah, that we can't place too much. Right.
It's like whatever you are and whatever you decide, that's how it is. Nobody.
It's how you was raised. It's how you're brought up. Okay,
how you're brought up, but at the same time, we all, people made by the same creator, whoever y'all want to call him in your universe.
They can put us on channel 36 now. You can get us on the church channel right now.
No, I'm just saying.
I gotta catch the Holy Ghost. I'm gonna catch the Holy Ghost up there.
Because I really believe in those spirit things, and I think it's true because I can only say that about my own life experience. And when I started believing, because for some reason the Creator still got me here, and like I told you, I died 6 times. Or near death.
Exclusive. You see when I come to do an interview, I get all the exclusive.
So there's a lot of things that changed the way of my life and thinking, but I'm still who I am. I'm still that person who's very boisterous and will say what's on her mind.
Let's do a poll. Okay, the thing just said ting, 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 went straight to the top right now.
And you might not like everything I gotta say, but I say, oh well, you ain't gonna like it. But I have an opinion.
This is your personality.
This is who I am.
This is your personality.
You know, it's nothing personal.
Personality. We can't change it.
It's nothing personal. But when I'm hardcore on something that I believe in, that I have a problem with, I get frustrated. And you know me, Butterscotch, I can't hide the way out. My face, you know, I have that type of face that you can't hide the expression. It comes out.
I'm just glad you're not like a Tyson or Schwarzenegger. Okay?
But I could be, you want a cat fight? Let's go.
All right now. Put another disclaimer up. She's going to get out.
Well, listen, we're just enjoying this, you know. I just want to say to you guys that
you have to
basically that
every single minute, second, hour.
We need you.
Yes.
We need you, and you need us.
What they need us for?
What they need us for?
What they need us for?
They need us for bringing that awareness to the table. By you watching and tuning in on your cable channel instead of watching a soap opera or a reality hip-hop show, which is they're getting paid for, by the way, to act like that.
All right now.
Watch our show. Watch our show. Support it.
Except for that last week in September.
What was the last week?
There's a week you told them to turn the TV off and they can't watch TV.
Oh, yeah. That's right. We're talking about the last week of September.
Yeah.
But I'm going to bring that back to you because I'll be back in the studio, so I'm going to bring it back, and I'm going to put it on my social media to do that challenge. And I want those to turn into that, and let's just see how it goes. And then we can have a conversation about it, how it made you feel.
All right now.
Because people need to really see what it does to you. So you know how to maneuver and use your phones correctly and know what not to do.
Maneuver, baby, maneuver.
All right now. You heard Jah over here. Well, listen, I'm glad that the kids are back in school and everything. And what I want to say to all those parents out there, I seriously mean this. Me as being a parent and the crap that I'm going through as a single parent, I'm telling you, mothers and those fathers who's playing the role as the only parent that y'all have, you need to stay up on breast, get involved with your kids. Those we know you have to work when you work, but you got to set that time aside and find.
You can't work yourself.
You have to, just to find out what's going on with your kids. You have to start building that foundation again. I remember when I was kids, my mother and dad, we all had to sit together at dinner time. Whether you want to eat or not, everybody had to be at the dinner table.
That's what.
And that's where we did our communication and had our own family conference talking about things. We got to bring that back. You have to bring that back because that's the foundation. You sit down with your children. Have a dinner with them. Sit down with them. Family time is family time. I'm not talking about family time taking them shopping, because that's what a lot of the teens that like my own say. Family time is when you spend that one day on the weekend, Sunday, no company, no friends calling, nothing. It's all about family time. Look, put in a movie, eat some popcorn, play some games. You'd be surprised. And I was doing that for a long time with my kids. We moved here. It's just me and my kids. We had that family time. But as you can see, it died. Some got bigger, pants got bigger. They didn't want to hang out with their friends, or what they call friends, or whatever. So that's how things get out the window, but you have to find a way to bring it back, because it makes a big difference. And you'd be surprised when you do that family time, the things that your kids might open up and talk to you about that you never heard before, because it's happened to me. I was like, what?
Make everything family time.
Take
them shopping with you. Let them cook with you.
Yeah.
It's not just about dinner. Is the most.
Yeah. But I used a dinner table setting, but
that was a perfect example
comes
because
through.
That's what's missing the most. That's where all this strife and stuff comes in. There's no communication, and that's when all the communication goes
cook together. And I think that's why I love cooking, because I used to love to watch my mother cook. And she sit there, my mother used to tell her stories about her childhood. When she's talking. And I used to listen to all this
moments.
stuff.
That's when those moments come.
And it was like, wow. And I was a little girl. I remember like it was yesterday. I miss all that. And I just think that it is very important. No doubt. Yeah, some people say, you need to go to church. You know what? I'm going to say this. Church is not for everybody. Church is church. But you know what? If you believe in the Creator and everything, that's all that matters.
Church could be your house. You don't have to go.
Your church could be in your house. You can do church in your house. You ain't got to go to a temple if you don't want to. You may show up once in a while. But some people make it a ritual.
Right, and then it's a ritual.
And then we ain't going to talk about that because there's some critic stuff in there that, I don't want to talk about right now. And just from my own experience. But you know what? It is what it is. But one thing I did learn from my foundation, from my grandmother, my Cherokee Indian grandmother, Odessa, she always says, as long as you believe. You follow your senses. If your senses is telling you something ain't right, you better take a step back. Don't ignore it. Don't ignore it. And let me tell you something. That's a lot of things that saved my life. Yeah.
All right now, Butterscotch Angie with the words of wisdom.
Well, you know what, Jah?
Yes.
I can go in there. That's the thing about a Pisces. I'm a hyped up female. I'm very diversified.
Yeah.
I can do this, I can do that, and then I can shut it off and I can do this.
All right now.
I've always been that way. I've always been an active person in terms of like to do different things. Like to be around different people so I can learn about them.
Well, guess what?
You know?
I hope you like our time right now because it's counting down.
And we shutting down, and Jah's going to take us out with some kind words.
Yeah. God bless everyone.
We just wanted to,
God bless you.
Yes, we just wanted to share. Give us some music, baby, while we going out. Turn it up a little bit. Little Tina. But we just wanted to share with you understanding that
Oh, hey, the music.
you only have one life. You only have one life. Always, I always say it. Tell somebody that you love them. Because you don't know.
We love you. We love you. We love you, viewers.
That could change somebody's life. Just that one word. And the main thing out here, because we in evil quarters all around us, you got to stay humble. And see, humble goes a long way. It's a strategy to the madness. And you gotta learn how to breathe it. You gotta know how to close it up, shut it down. Or what I would say, oh well, that's your issue, not mine. Oh well. Anything else?
Till next time, Butterscotch.
Oh, you can't make this up.
Till the
It's
next
just things
time.
I used to say. Oh, you can't make this up.
Oh, my hand is gone. Oh,
We love you.
I'm back.
Stay tuned. This is Butterscotch Angie live with her beautiful co-host,
Hey.
Jah
Hey,
Dreddz.
got beautiful again. Hey,
He's beautiful. He's beautiful. He's handsome. He's everything to me. He's my brother.
I love you.
And I love him. I love him to
you.
death.
We
I
like
love
that,
him.
yeah.
Oh, let me get out. I love him.
No lap dances. No lap
I
dances.
love him.
No lap
I
dances.
love him. But you know he got a birthday coming up. And he just don't know. I'm gonna have to give him a live
You
dance.
see that arch
Give him
behind the Butterscotch Angie? You see that arch back there?
They don't know him again.
Hey.
Cause you know I used to dance, y'all. Yeah.
You gonna wait for the last
I
9
used to do
seconds
that
to bring them
dancing.
back right there?
I used to do and we said shooby-doo. Shooby-doo.
Shoot.